Taurus, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Taurus tarot reading. Taurus, love tarot reading. Taurus, love reading. And as is pretty much always the case here at the Tarot Closet, Taurus, love messages. Channeled love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. Let's take a look at the energy coming in, Taurus. It's the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Very interesting. First of all, the Knight of Cups energy, Scorpio and Pluto, somebody on the move here with a cup. Feelings, offers, apologies. What is in there? What is in there? It's coming here with the Seven of Wands, Mars and Leo energy. And there is a little bit of self-defense, like a little bit of guarding of the heart, you could say, matters of the heart. And you can see within the Seven of Wands, those Six of Wands are coming in, and that's somebody wanting to get your attention, Taurus. It could be, if you're able to see this person, it could be that you're going to see this person. Not the case for everyone, but there's still somebody here who, is reaching out, kind of coming into your energy somehow, has you a little bit on guard. Taurus, this is a timeless reading. You are here. You are meant to be here. It's a general tarot reading. Always take what resonates and let the rest go. All your Taurus Love Tarot readings are linked below in the playlists. You'll find all 12 zodiac signs there. All signs tarot. 3 is the most I take. These are yours. Twin flame readings, if you're on a twin flame journey and more. Always take what resonates and let the rest go. It's a reading where we're going into their feelings for you, your feelings for them. What's on everybody's mind or somebody in particular? Is there something you need to know or you don't see coming? Is anyone making a move? Looks like it. So Taurus, our first card down is the Hangman, Pisces energy, and it's in reverse. That's a timing energy for me. It's also a strong validation that, things have just kind of been, I don't know if stuck is the word, but uncertain. That's what I want to say. An inactive kind of energy, an indecisive kind of energy. There's even some kind of power struggles here. I don't know what they are. But what you've been waiting for is something that somebody's preparing for. And this is around some kind of communication coming in that I feel like you want, but there's also, again, a little bit of self-defensive energy there. What are they coming in with that cup and the Knight of Cups? So in the partnership placement is the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. That sword is transactional. That sword is clarity in relationships. A new start, and it's coming in by way of communication here. Also connecting with our Three of Wands, the Sun and Aries energy. Literally what you're reading for in the Two of Wands. So what kind of choice are you waiting for this person to make? Could it be around literal travel? Is what I wanted to say. We could be looking at that actual travel here, but this is also about the move. The Three of Wands, it is a coming together energy, expansive. Look at the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Swords. Libra and Mercury energy. Yeah, somebody here has some kind of explaining to do. Definitely getting out of some kind of no contact energy, something that you are waiting for, but on the other hand, again, there's a little bit of self-defensive energy. That Knight of Cups. Is there an apology? Is there an offer? communication, just cutting the deck, and we're seeing still, of course, the Knight of Swords, but also the King of Swords. Yeah. Gemini and Mercury energy. This is communication for sure. And it's somebody who's been thinking about it. They're coming here with really specific intentions of what they want to say. Mercury, as I talk about here at the Tarot Closet, is very connected to reading and writing. So if you can't see them, it's still very clear that it can be around an SMS, text message, social media, email. But of course, how do you normally communicate with this person? Are you communicating via the phone, seeing each other? The Ten of Pentacles and the Emperor is here. Mercury and Virgo energy, a new cycle, really long-term energy. So this is more than just communication. That Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords, Three of Wands, it's pretty clear that there's communication coming in here, but it's obviously around this Ten of Pentacles, long-term energy. Were you in a long-term partnership with this person? Were you building it? Was it on the table? Because it's quite literally here on the table. Somebody wants to talk. Is this leading to more? What is in that cup? Is there an apology there as well? Pentacles are long-term. They are slow-moving. It's coming here with the Emperor, Mars and Aries energy. One of our 4 cardinal signs. Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer being the others. You know, taking the bull by the horn. That came out wrong, Taurus. Making a move. It's just, that's what it is. The Emperor is assertive. And here's the thing about this divine masculine energy. Look with the Ankh here. Divine feminine, divine masculine energy here. Is the Emperor is connected to the root chakra. The grounding. When somebody's grounded, when that's aligned and centered, balanced, you're getting out of some kind of fear, shadow, and or ego, which is what's been going on in the Hangman in reverse, to make the moves toward the future. So whether that's to apologize and have an offer, just make that phone call or show up and communicate, whatever it is, that's the energy here of the Emperor. Thank you again for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. All the playlists are linked in the description. Taurus, your love tarot readings, twin flame readings, all 12 zodiac signs, all signs tarot readings, collective love readings. Those are daily, every other day, that kind of thing. And remember, if you hear my voice anywhere, my content, and hear and or see my readings, my voice, my content, altered, not altered, the voice, whatever, anywhere but here on my verified channel, it means it's a thief. We are going after them hard. Some think they've gotten away, but they have not. We are working on ways to make sure we catch every one of them. Please continue sending the email to me with the channel name. You'll find the email in the description of today's video, on the community tabs, latest post, and in the About Me page. I think you have to be on your computer for that. Thank you so much. Let's continue on. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. Please show us what else we need to see for Taurus. Aho. My throat chakra is going kind of nuts, Taurus. The Hermit, yeah. The Hermit and the Four of Swords. Look at this on both ends. So this is a really strong validation for me of like a pause button. Or for a lot of you, no contact, no communication, and or in separation. I mean, the Hangman in reverse, and right below it is the Hermit. Virgo and Mercury energy. Where you go for clarity and truth. You figure some things out here. You're seeing the clarity here in the Ace of Swords. It's almost like real time here. Getting this clarity and getting out of this Hermit energy And when you get out of the Hermit energy, you go into the Wheel of Fortune. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, you're in that energy as well as Aquarius. And that's where things start to turn. That's an energy of also communication, hearing from this person. Yeah, they need to make something right here. So there's an apology in that cup with the Knight of Cups, and I think there might be more. Somebody here had it all and then they lost it, you could say, the Magician in reverse. Gemini and Virgo energy. It's like, so all the resources, yet I don't know what the reasons are, but it's unfulfilled potential. And it's catty corner here with the Hangman energy in reverse, which is just a really strong energy around timing, indecision, inaction. There's something around this person that has needed to change. There need to be some paradigm shifts here. What is that? It could be around really specific things, you know? But when you get out of the Hangman, you go into the Death card and you make changes and you transform, and whatever is there needs to change in order for things to move forward. For the two of you, I want to say, or continue. One of the things I do have to say is that this person, there has been some kind of power struggle energy, some ego. And what I like about the Emperor coming in the upright is that actually there's still a healthy amount of ego, but it's not coming in an egotistical way, you could say. The Three of Pentacles is in reverse, not surprising, connecting with the Four of Swords, Jupiter and Libra. Three of Pentacles, Mars and Capricorn, because this is the lack of things are not worked out. This person has to make something right. Get over their pride. Look at this. Get over their ego. Leo energy. The Strength card. The bigger picture here. Get out of the Hermit. Spin the Wheel of Fortune. And honestly, this is where you go. You go into the Strength card and you go into the Hermit. And you go into the Wheel of Fortune. There's a really strong chemistry between you and this person, Taurus. And this is also around, I want to say, well, yeah, like manifesting the relationship to be something so much more. I don't know what happened here, but it was like they had it all and then they messed it up, let's just say. Unfulfilled potential here. It's just so incredibly clear. This energy of still wanting this is here, and I feel like it's here for both of you. Getting over their pride, getting over their ego. The Strength card connected to the heart chakra. This is an 8, and that's connected to infinity, which is also connected to justice, to Libra energy. Truth, balance, and renewal here. Yeah, getting out of this no contact energy because it's really, really strong. So either you've had like a pause button and it's just been complicated and hit or miss, in and out, or there's just been no communication going on here. Yeah. The Nine of Swords, it's like a sleepless energy, an anxious energy. This is somebody who's definitely still has this on their mind, and we saw that also with the Ten of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups, that the next level here, the long-term energy is still really quite strong here. I feel like for a lot of you, or at least for a large collective, it is around like friends to more, or maybe even friends with benefits. That's real specific, okay? Not going to be for everybody. But like taking it into something that's really, yeah, like something that would make you both really happy kind of energy. It's here, the Ace of Pentacles next level. What that means is going to be really specific for you. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, you're in this energy. It's slow moving. The Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, it's coming in and having this literal conversation. This person is waking up in the night, and I feel like they're waking up in general. They're not sleeping very well. It's connecting right here to the Magician in reverse and everything that they messed up. Here, like they had it, I don't know why, what was going on. Fear around next level. Fear around something around that fear of what they would maybe need to change, because that energy, when you get out of the Hangman and going into the Death card, it's strong. It's been here for a while. So some fear around that. But somebody is actually waking up too, I feel like, in the morning. If it's possible to see each other, there's something going on. It's like they're getting ready to travel there. But that's also getting ready to reach out, not just to make things right, although they are doing that, and getting everything into a balanced energy, the yin-yang energy here in Justice. Apologizing, communicating, and also I feel like confessing, because they're coming in here, fingers crossed kind of energy, wanting this to work. Another chance is the energy. Yeah, look. It's the Seven of Swords, and it's in reverse, Aquarius and Uranus energy. This is somebody who wants to do, well, they want to make this right. It's an apology. It's making amends. But this is more than that. This is a lot more than that. This is somebody who's still, at least they feel like, or I guess you could say think that there's still a possibility here for the two of you. The Six of Pentacles. This is your energy, Taurus. The moon in Taurus, reciprocity. Getting out of the Six of Cups is here. The Ace of Cups is here. The Three of Swords in reverse, that's an apology. And it's coming here with the Page of Cups in reverse. So kind of, yeah, some more of that energy of like being afraid. The High Priestess is coming in. The Queen of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords is back. Bottom of the deck. It's the Two of Cups. Venus and Cancer energy. Yeah, so this isn't surprising. They still love you. You still love them. Is there something within this Two of Cups that you've been waiting for? Marriage proposal. Some kind of proposal. It's not always about marriage. We also saw that Knight of Cups coming in with some kind of romantic proposal. Coming in with that Seven of Wands of somebody feeling like a little bit defensive, you know. The Knight of Swords is back, coming here with the Queen of Pentacles. This, look at this scene. It's just so not Queen of Pentacles energy in many ways. You know, the Queen of Pentacles is my protege to the Empress. And there's a lot of Gaia energy here. Can make things work that were not working. Matters of the heart, you know, that the Pentacle, slow moving, long term, all this positive and healing energy around the Queen of Pentacles. Yet, look at the look on the face. As also the Knight of Swords comes swooping in here. Communicating with everything to say, like, really apologizing. I don't know if trying to convince you is a word that I want to use, or a phrase, but they definitely have a lot to say. There's an apology to be made. There's truth coming in, and it's coming in really fast. And what I'm saying is somebody here is like looking annoyed as this person rushes in. It's a really kind of like a repeat in many ways of the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Cups that came in the beginning of your reading. It's like you want this, but they're going to have to really win you back kind of energy. So there is an apology here. That is really clear. What's being revealed with the High Priestess? Well, I still love you is here, the Two of Cups. But right on the other side is the Three of Swords in reverse. Saturn and Libra energy. And we know with our Four of Swords that this energy has been here. What exactly happened? I'm not privy to all the details, but clearly something went on. Seven of Swords in reverse is apologizing, wants to make some things right. And we see here with Justice some truth coming, some rebalancing energy, fate. Karmic law, spiritual justice. So was somebody not being honest about something where there's some lies by omission? Again, I'm not privy to all the details, but I'll tell you what, this person definitely is waking up in the night. That's just clear, but I feel like waking up in general and either showing up for something or making some kind of contact. It's coming in, like how they're coming in is with humility. They're coming in with an apology. That's really clear. There's a little bit of fear around it here with the Page of Cups because it in reverse. It could be around age. Somebody could be older or younger though. We also have the Emperor energy having come in. But it's really connected to something around how you either broke up or got into this no contact energy or hit the pause button. That's what the apology is about, because that behavior is here in the Page of Cups in reverse. So that's also being revealed here in the High Priestess. The Ace of Cups is here. The Six of Cups is here. So we have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Taurus. Yeah. This is somebody who has an apology, but it's more than an apology. This is somebody who wants to make things right, who wants to move forward, who wants to win you back, who still loves you. The Six of Cups energy, the Sun in Scorpio. This can be a past energy, and it could be going way back. We could be looking at somebody that you've known for many years. It's not going to be for everybody. That's also a feeling like you've known somebody forever. There is a reunion energy that is coming through here. They're bringing something. We know, it's clear for me that they're bringing humility. They're bringing an apology, but I think there's more than that here. Also, this Ace of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So I want to validate if a marriage proposal is or was around you and this person, that energy of it is here. It is not for everybody, but it's here. Two of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, the Knight of Cups having come in. Whether it's a discussion you're having and you're even bringing that into it now or later, what's really clear is that this person is making the move. They're stepping up. It has you a little bit on the defense, and it does feel like there's a lot to be worked out here. And I don't know if it's been a long time around the timing or not, because that's so specific what is considered a long time for you. But there's definitely truth in an apology. And I just feel like there's more that's within this cup, a new beginning. The relationship that this person clearly has not let go of. A new beginning is really, really strong. A decision. Going into this High Priestess energy, trusting intuition, gut instincts. These are your guardian angels in terms of where you're going from here. And I feel like that's really more for you. Because even though you've been waiting on this person, you're not letting them get off easy. You know, there's a lot of things here that need to be worked out. The soulmate energy is just not even a question for me. If you're on a twin flame journey, that energy is here. If you are on a twin flame journey, by the way, very specific. Number one, the readings are coming back. Just trying to get my bearings. There is just some stuff going on outside of YouTube for me, which is coming to an end. So they will be coming back. And secondly, if you are on a twin flame journey and you are resonating, you definitely want to check out the twin flame readings, because all readings here are timeless and they're very specific for you and your twin flame journey. As you can see, I'm bringing in some oracle. Not reading it in reverse. Manifestation. Making a wish on a star, making it happen. You know what I like about this? It's uprighting the Magician. This person's sleepless over it too. They know they had it all and lost it. They had all the resources. I don't know what that's about. So just the timing, somebody was afraid. Gemini and Virgo energy, Mercury, again, the magician energy, the new beginning, the potential. Somebody taking this inspired action, literally waking up and taking it, wanting to save this, not wanting to lose you forever, wanting to make this right is so strong. Look, rooted, transition, wow, solitude, and guide. So this is interesting because it's like being guided out of the Hermit energy to the Wheel of Fortune. This is connecting really strongly here with that energy. And coming here after the guide, look, there's an owl there as well. And just an FYI, owls are Scorpios. And they can hold back some emotions, really deep ones. But they're there. Guardian of the night. Obviously all the wisdom. Look here, it's all like, there's like newspaper here. There's a labyrinth to get through. It's around the communication. It's around the downloads that they're getting, but also what they need to bring to you. There's a 10 here, deducing to a 1, a new beginning. We have an 11 here. A master number, a new beginning. The 2 of you, decisions, yeah. A 7. Reflecting on the past, assessing the current situation, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. And the last thing coming in here, interestingly enough, comes to a 5, and that is getting out of conflict. It's around change, and it's connecting to the 5th chakra, the throat chakra. Clear communication. Yeah, this is just, for lack of a better word, clear. The last 2 looking here is rooted, which I want to tell you with transition could be a literal right connection to somebody that would need to relocate, move, that sort of thing. But it's also a validation here of this time to talk. Look, there's a love letter here with a little heart on it. It connects me with the 6 of Swords energy, Mercury and Aquarius. Like, it's time to have this conversation. It actually feels peaceful, I want to tell you. And it's coming here with the rooted energy, which I really like because that's connecting with that Emperor energy we saw coming in, and the protege to the Empress, the Queen of Pentacles, who is here. And that Emperor energy being connected to the root chakra, the grounding. So I like this around this conversation that does feel emotional and honest and open, and definitely changing things here, getting out of this no contact or pause button, whatever's been going on. The last thing I want to say is you can still see the roots, like the connection. So of course that could be connecting to places. I mean, that just goes without saying, but it's really connecting with that root chakra energy, where the Emperor is, the World card as well, and the future, and the possibilities, and, well, yeah, long-term energy. So whether that, all of the things that this person has to say and that you have to say to each other and decisions to be made, it's all coming back to that long-term energy. Whether you were there, you were building it, or it was on the table, it's definitely still on the table here. And again, that could be including some actual moves for somebody, like literal relocation energy. That's going to be really specific. I want to bring in some channeled love messages. Love messages from your person, messages from their higher self. I was triggered. That's somebody who pulled away. That's the 7 of Swords there, which is in reverse. I stare into your eyes in photos. That's the 6 of Cups energy. Where did I put it? There it is with the High Priestess. It's like the memory box open, you know. Probably archaic to say a box of pictures. But more like the phone or the computer online. But I mean, come on. Somebody here must still have some boxes full of pictures, right? Let me know if you have boxes with pictures and memories in them. I want to know who's here. I'm trying to get over my fear. That's the Strength card here. And is that fear around major change? Getting out of the Hangman, going into the Death card? Is that major change just around next level? Because we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Swords here. My gosh. Or is it around something else? Whatever it is, this is somebody who loves you, who does not want to lose you, and who wants to, take this all the way. Or all the way back, should that be the case. Yeah, I made a bad decision. Right here with Justice. I will always love you. Two of Cups. Yes, I think of you a lot too. Yeah, that's a huge energy actually. The bottom of the deck, emotional. An emotional feeling that I have here, an emotional conversation, but also like there's this choked up energy. I don't know who it's coming from. It's hitting me really hard at the moment. What happened? There's something that went on that this person feels really bad about. It might be connected to that Seven of Swords in reverse. I miss talking to you. I stare into your eyes in photos. I want to talk, but I'm scared. I'm trying to get over my fear. We are a fated connection, Taurus. I understand our connection now. We were meant to meet. I was triggered. I was a complete jerk. I don't deserve you, but I want you. Do you still love me? I will always love you. Do you still love me? Right here on the High Priestess energy. Let's bring in some love notes. I feel your energy. That's the Two of Cups, Venus in Cancer. It's the synergy, the thoughts and feelings that you share with each other. It's the telepathic energy when you are connected with someone on that level. And this is here today. I regret how I left things. I was a complete jerk. Maybe that's why our Queen of Pentacles looks pissed. I spy on you. That's Page of Swords energy. Page of Swords, Six of Cups, Nine of Swords, awake, looking at their phone or their computer, looking at someone's social media, maybe yours. I know we met for a reason. We are a fated connection, so that's also here within that star and manifestation. You're beautiful inside and out. Yeah, this is a fated connection. Well, that's really strong. Your last channeled love message from your person, Taurus, message from their higher self. I love you to infinity. I love you to infinity. Yeah, it's that song, James Young, I think. I love you to infinity. It's going here on the Two of Cups. Beautiful Taurus, that is your reading today. Thank you so much for watching, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I appreciate you. I'm sending you love and light, and I'm looking forward to seeing you at another love reading soon. Until then.